I never thought a simple coffee order would expose who I really was. But when the barista handed me that cup and the man behind me saw what was written on it, everything changed. My name is Maya, and I'm a trauma surgeon at Mercy General Hospital. After a 16-hour shift, all I wanted was my usual vanilla latte before heading home. The cafe was busy, the kind of Tuesday morning rush where everyone's half awake and impatient. I stood in line, still wearing my scrubs, my hospital badge clipped to my pocket. My feet ached. My mind was replaying the surgery I'd just finished. A 12-year-old girl. Car accident. Successful. I saved her life. But right now, I just needed caffeine. When I reached the counter, the young barista barely looked up. "Name?" she asked flatly. "Maya," I said with a tired smile. She nodded, wrote something on the cup, and I moved to the pickup area. I waited by the counter, scrolling through my phone, when I heard my name called. But it wasn't my name. "Shanae!" the barista shouted, holding up my cup. My stomach dropped. I looked at the cup, written in bold black marker. "Shanae." Not Maya, not even close. People turned. Some laughed. Others looked away. I felt my face burn. My hands trembled as I reached for the cup. That's not my name," I said quietly. The barista shrugged. "Oh, sorry. Thought you said." I said Maya. She rolled her eyes. "Well, it's just a name. It's not that serious." Not that serious. Those words echoed in my head as I stood there, holding a cup with a racist stereotype scrawled across it. I wanted to say something. I wanted to scream. But I was exhausted, defeated. My throat tightened. I could feel every eye in that cafe on me, some pitying, some mocking, most just uncomfortable. I'd spent the last 16 hours with my hands inside a child's chest cavity, fighting to keep her heart beating. I'd made split-second decisions that meant the difference between life and death. And now I couldn't even get my name spelled correctly on a coffee cup. I just wanted to go home. As I turned to leave, I heard a voice behind me. "Excuse me." I turned around. A white man in his 50s, dressed in a business suit, was staring at the barista. He'd been standing behind me in line. "Did you just mock this woman's name?" he asked calmly. The barista's face went pale. I didn't mean." "You wrote Shanae on her cup when she clearly said Maya." His voice was steady but firm. "That's not a mistake. That's disrespectful." The entire cafe went silent. Every eye was on us. The barista stammered, I thought it was funny." "Funny?" His tone sharpened. "You think mocking a black woman is funny?" I stood frozen, my heart pounding. This stranger was defending me. I didn't even know him. He turned to me, his expression softening. "Ma'am, what's your profession?" I hesitated. I'm a surgeon. At Mercy General." His eyes widened slightly. Then he turned back to the barista. "This woman just came off a shift saving lives. And you thought it was funny to humiliate her over coffee." The manager appeared from the back. "Is there a problem here?" The man didn't hesitate. "Yes, your employee just racially mocked this customer. I'd like to see what you're going to do about it." The manager's face went from confusion to horror as she looked at the cup. She grabbed it, read the name, and her jaw tightened. "Oh my God," she whispered. She looked at me. "I am so sorry." Then she turned to the barista. "You're done. Go to the back. We'll talk." The barista's eyes filled with tears, but she didn't argue. She disappeared behind the counter. The manager looked at me again. "Please, let me remake your drink. It's in the house. And I promise this will be addressed." I nodded, still in shock. The man who'd spoken up extended his hand. "I'm sorry you had to experience that." I shook his hand. "Thank you. You didn't have to do that." "Yes, I did," he said simply. "My daughter's a nurse." She's told me stories. I know what you deal with every day, at work, and in the world. You deserved better. Tears stung my eyes. This stranger saw me. Really saw me. He continued, his voice gentle but firm. She told me about the patients who refuse her care because of the color of her skin. The colleagues who assume she's a nursing assistant, not a registered nurse. The exhaustion of having to prove yourself over and over again just to be treated with basic human dignity. His words broke something open inside me, because he was right. This wasn't just about a coffee cup. It was about every microaggression, every dismissive glance, every assumption made about me before I even opened my mouth. Your daughter is lucky to have you, I whispered. No, he said. The world is lucky to have people like you and her, people who show up every day, despite everything, and still choose to serve, to heal, to care. As I walked out of that cafe with my correctly labeled cup, I realized something. We don't always get justice. We don't always get apologies. But sometimes, in the smallest, most unexpected moments, someone will stand up. Someone will speak. Someone will see us as human beings worthy of basic dignity. That man didn't know me. He didn't know me anything. But he chose to do the right thing. And that's what the world needs more of. Not silence. Not looking away. But people are willing to say, that's not okay. She deserves better. I went home that day exhausted, but not defeated, because I was reminded that even when the world tries to shrink you, there are still people who will stand beside you and say, I see you, and you matter. I thought about that 12-year-old girl I'd saved earlier. Her parents had hugged me with tears streaming down their faces, thanking me for giving them their daughter back. They didn't see my skin color. They saw a surgeon who'd given everything to save their child. That's who I am. Not a stereotype on a coffee cup. Not a punchline. Not invisible. I am Maya, a daughter, a surgeon, a woman who refuses to be diminished. And to every Black woman watching this who's ever had her name mispronounced, mocked, or dismissed, I see you. Your name is beautiful. Your existence is powerful. Your story matters. To anyone watching this who's ever been disrespected, dismissed, or dehumanized, know this. Your name matters. Your story matters. You matter. And to those who witness injustice, don't stay silent. Speak up. Stand up. Be the voice someone desperately needs to hear. Because sometimes one person's courage can restore another person's faith in humanity.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a comment. We read every single one. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the Black Diaries. Your support brings us closer to our goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers.